And welcome back again to Old Kiwi Farm and the Great Harvest, Part 3. We are done. You can see Part 2 was this area. We're done that. We're just, moving on. We will be starting the next section, Section 3. I can get this emptied out here. Oh yeah, there we go. So we're gonna take a little bit of time, and I guess we could, while that's unloading, get this little fellow over here and get him started on the next field. That didn't go too badly. They fairly smoothly, without too much incident. I would say, as for yield, nothing exceptional. Just a pretty, I would say, normal, standard crop type yield, even though it is not a standard crop to the game. Rye is in the cereal department. I'm gonna just don't look. So it's part of the cereal family, shall we say, and so it's producing typically like a wheat or an oat or a barley would. Nothing over the top, for sure. We got a bunch down there. We got some bunched up over here. Let's go grab one of these guys. We'll get him going. Yeah, this is probably the next upgrade. As much as I like these little guys, they're we have outgrown. Unless I use some for the no, we've outgrown them. This is the last harvest for these guys. We should be able to at least upgrade one of them for next year. And then we won't have to fool around with smaller wagons either. Not that they were that much of a pain, and it's actually working quite well with the rye, or not the with the rye, as it's not really a high yielding crop, but. We'll get this little guy started off here. Go, little Klaus dude. And there we go. Way you go, little fella. And let's see, we still got one up here. Yeah. Whoops. Watch out for that auger. Where am I? I am lost. I gotta go this way. So, what, whilst we are traveling, what do we have for rye so far? It's not all in the 100 and... Is that what? I can't see it. 186,000. Yeah. We still got a bunch in some of the vehicles. Not a lot compared to some of the other crops, of course. But we are hoping the price we get for it will offset the lower yield. And for some reason, we seem to have coffee popping up all over the place. It's kind of strange. It really wants to grow here, maybe, I guess. But, yeah. But, so, here we are at the northernmost part of this particular field. And there we go. Back over here, and we'll get in the big boy. Get him over there. We will be oh, that's fast. Didn't think we took that long transferring over the equipment. Now, I'm going to say we're going to get him in the middle here. Depending on which way our little buddy down there turns, we should do headland here. Make it a little easier for them to turn around. All right. Which way did he go? I think he went this way. Let's see. Which way? No, he went north. Okay. Oh, he did. Yeah, okay. That's what I thought. All right. Let's get this guy turned around, and we'll go grab one of the green carts. All right, big boy. Okay, let's we want one of the smaller ones. There we go. I do believe which one is it that's full? Oh, him. Let's get this guy over there. Ooh, and he makes a turn. All right. I'll be curious to know what we're going to pull in as a total, and see where that ranks up on the old money tree, shall we say? We shall see. All right, there we go. And, oh, he's almost. Okay, that's fine. We got this guy ready for him. And there it is. That's good timing. And on the good side, too. I bet you Bet you he's going to be ready soon. Where is... Oh, he's way over here. Well, by the time I get there, he should be ready. Don't know if anybody's interested in tennis. The Indian Wells tournament is going on right now. There's some interesting developments. I prefer watching the women's side. Just more interesting. The more of a strategy ball placement rather than just see who can hit the ball the hardest kind of thing, where the men's side seems to be just more that. But I've always kind of followed women's tennis. The matches, I mean, that are a little shorter too, so you're not stuck watching a 7 set match. That can happen on the men's side. Well, I mean, and not to say that men's tennis is bad. I've watched lots of, back in the day, lots of men's tennis by the likes of, I could name a bunch of them. McEnroe, Connors, Chang. Oops, he wasn't done yet. I guess he will be done. Sampras and Agassi and oh my goodness, Nat Federer now. He's been going for a long time. So the women's side was kind of wrapped up by the Williams sisters for quite some time, but they had their challenges, and they've kind of the younger crowd. Although I mean, there's a number of older players that are having success now as well. I mean, it's quite an interesting. It's you don't see the same players winning every tournament all year long anymore. So it's kind of a nice mix of you kind of really never know who's going to make it through to the finals. But anyways, some interesting matches happening this week in the sunny California. The last big tournament of the year. Not that it's a what they call a Grand Slam, but it is a major tournament. And yeah, there we go. Looks like we're all caught up, as it were. Let's see. Helper E, I bet you that's our... come on, there we go. That's our guy. Let's get in, go for a bit of a ride. Take it for a spin. Our new machine. Only got 1.7 hours on it. Oh, there he is, almost full again. Any predictions on whether I'll get to harvest a coffee this year or not? Leave a comment. I'd like to know. I'm quite doubtful myself, but I say you never know. Sometimes this game surprises me. Well, it does often surprises me, but let's Let the worker... Oh, they're all flashy now. Okay, well, let's get him turned around. So I think he's going to be ready first. These are some handy-dandy little Claas tractors, I must admit. The 660. Excuse me. Nope, he's not quite ready yet. Let's see. Oh, where's? Oh, he's down there. Okay, time to get the big boy down there. All right, Griffey, let's go. Didn't take him long to get his little wagon over here. Let's see, we're full over there. Okay, let's jump back over here. There we go. And him over here. Those patches must be what in the menu for, what did it say? The crop loss, crop damage scale. Yeah, I don't know. I got snow turned on. It just hasn't snowed. It snowed that one time, before. And that was it. It just hadn't, we just didn't have any precipitation when it got cold enough. Actually, I think, well, we had a little bit of rain earlier in the year. Nothing, I mean, now we don't want it for sure because we're harvesting, so I mean, it can rain after we're done. That one, he stopped. I'm gonna get him turned around. There you go. Off you go. And we're going to need to move him out of the way once he's done unloading. Yeah, we would have had to been unloading at our silo a number of times already with if this was mustard. But we're going to need to move him to get him off the line of fire. All right. We're all clear then. Let's hop back into this little fella and take it for another spin. All right. Speed it up a little bit. Been so I there's a few YouTubers that I follow. Not all of them are farming simulator content creators, shall we say? But there is and I know several several of you, maybe one or two that are watching this, or several of the other people that I correspond with or talk to or whatever, watch various different farmers, actual farmers. CBW is it's one of the more, I would say, rare exceptions that are an actual farmer and play this game and do farming videos on Farming Simulator. But there's one fellow that I watch pretty regularly. Mike Mitchell is his name. He's a younger farmer in the South Saskatchewan, so that's South Central Canada. As quite a large farm. When I say large, they run at harvest six harvesters. They have, I think last year was so they have a fleet of the Fendt Ideals, just like the one we have in this game. Big monsters of a harvester. But they've been having some problems with them. Lots of, well, one big one burnt down last year. A rear a seal went, releasing oil, and then onto the, got hot enough it lit on fire, burnt the whole thing down. So that was not good. And they had a couple of Fendt tractors at 1050 with, they put triples on it for seeding, which is kind of really neat, but not quite up to snuff. They have several of the Bourgault seeders. It's just like the ones we have in game. Two of the bigger ones and one or two of the smaller ones. So they were using the 1050 to pull one of the smaller ones. They have a couple of the big John Deere 4-tracks. They use those for the big Bourgault, just like we have in the game. They did try out a Case quad track, I think it was last year. They seemed to really like it. They haven't bought one yet though. They tried out a Fendt 2-track. That was kind of cool. They had one for a day, basically. The dealer brought one down. They get to try out a lot of different neat equipment, and they have a lot of different neat equipment. It's quite interesting in these. I've talked about them before. They have quite a diverse. They don't have any animals. They're strictly they do a little bit of everything. They do some canola. They do some wheat. They do lentils, chickpeas. Um, they rotate They rotate the crops. Yeah, this year, of course, was pretty bad. So looked like a lot of farmers seems to. I mean, up where we are, we got very little rain this year. Just now, this last month, but by this time it's too late. I needed the rain in spring. Didn't get any, or any during the summer. Anyways, well, he's a pretty entertaining fellow too. It's who else is full? Oh, he's full over there. Excuse me. So yeah, that's it. We're near halfway done here. Well, I'm just gonna continue doing this, and that's gonna be about it for episode. The part 3 of the 4-part mini-series, The Great Harvest. This guy, I really do like these guys. So I hope you liked part 3 of The Great Harvest. I'm your host, Looney Farm Guy. And remember, always remember, it's just a game, so have some fun. And anyways, till next time, bye for now.